Why does it feel weird to take your own reusable container to get takeaways? It's now normal to take your own bags to the supermarket and your keep cup to get coffee. But you kind of feel like a dick if you take your own container to get lunch, which is a problem because each New Zealander uses about 30 kilos of plastic packaging a year. Wellingtonian Fiona McNamara started bringing her own bowl to get lunch.
At first I thought that it would be embarrassing if I took a container along and asked people to refill it, just because not many people do that and I hadn't actually seen anyone else do that. But as soon as I did it, the people in the shop were just like, oh, okay, cool. I just grabbed a bowl out of the kitchen at work and just took that along. You know, I figured it was kind of ridiculous, especially if I was coming back to the office to eat, to be using a plastic container when there were perfectly good bowls and cutlery around here anyway. Then when I went back a few days later, they actually had a sign up saying you get 30 cents off if you bring your own container. So I was like, yay! Places don't think it's weird when you bring your own bowl along. They're actually quite happy to let you do that.
It might not work for all situations, but if you're an office worker, chances are you're not going far to buy your lunch. I timed how long it took me to carry sushi from my usual lunch place back to my office. This plastic container only lived its life purpose for 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And now it's going to live forever in the bin. And there's thousands of these super short use containers being used every day. I collected a week's worth of takeaway lunch containers used by my workmates.
Whoa. It's kind of depressing. We only have about 20 people in our office and most of us bring lunch from home, and even still it really piles up.
Obviously, you can put it in the recycling, but most takeaway containers are type 5 or type 6 plastic, and about half of New Zealand councils don't accept these types. And even when they do accept them, there's no factory in New Zealand that actually does the repurposing of type 5 and type 6 plastic. We used to send it to China to recycle, but as of January 1st this year, China stopped taking other countries' recycling. So New Zealand actually has nowhere to send this type of plastic. So if you're just going down the road to get your lunch, think about bringing your own container. Nobody's going to think that you're that weird.